Hello, this is John Piper with the weekend video, and it's Saturday the 18th of June. So with Bitcoin as usual, we have the peak at 68,000 odd up here. We then fell down in an A wave to around 32,000. Then we saw this rather messy triangular thing up to 48,000. And we've now seen 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're in the final fifth wave with a target now below 20,000 as the 20,000 has been met at this point. This is actually a non-log chart. You can see that the first wave is by far the longest, and these two are quite small in comparison because that's in absolute points terms. It's quite interesting to just switch onto a log chart, and this one shrinks rather dramatically, and the C wave becomes bigger, and it's a 1, 2, third wave, which is actually it's not the shortest in either, but it's a much more of a third wave with a log chart. 4 out of 5. Just making the point really that log charts I rarely use them, but in a situation like this, it's actually fairly vital really to use them. But most times it's not so important. But it does make quite a big difference to this chart here. So the key question is how much further down are we going to go? Okay, so we've got wave 1 in 5 waves. Irregular 2, A, B, C. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, 4, all pretty clear. I mean, it's not impossible that it's actually wave 2 here, and that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but I think probably not. But I mean, that would give us another 4 and 5 to come, but I think that's probably unlikely. We get a clue. If that is the case, we get a clue when the action off the low, wherever it comes in, is corrective rather than being impulsive. So no reason to worry particularly about that at the moment. Now I've now got a 1, 2, possible 3, 4, 5, I guess. So this could be the fourth wave, this could be the fifth wave. So we could in fact seen the low, I guess, at this point in time. Not much confirmation of that right now with this rather feeble bar here. I'll just put that on the chart actually, just as a possibility. Okay, so going to a 30-minute chart, we've got the 1 here, 2, 3, pretty good 3, ABC 4, then a 1, 2, 3, so 4 and 5. So I think we're going to get down to 18,000 or thereabouts, possibly. Sorry, Adam's being a bit noisy today. Anyway, so once the third was over, 4, 5, and then we should get some confirmation the low's in. Hard to be a precise target right now, but I guess the C wave, say about 18,000 perhaps as the low, maybe 1,000 points up, so maybe 19.5 say, and then maybe 17,000 for the final fifth wave. I mean, that's a guesstimate, but that's what I would expect. As long as this is a third wave, that looks pretty solid. This looks like acceleration phase of this, so that would suggest we haven't got too much further to go either. That momentum is going to start leaking out of this move, and that within a few days, I guess in that case, we could be at the low. So that would be good, I think. I think a lot of people might agree with me on that particular point. All right, pretty much the same pattern on Ethereum with the B wave here. This is wave A of C, so C will be down here, of course, now. So A to here, triangular B type thing. 1, 2, 3 would be down to here, I think. 4 to here, and then 5 in progress. That doesn't quite marry up with what Bitcoin's saying. I'll just expand the chart actually a little bit so it's a bit clearer maybe. Quite similar. We've got this is wave 5. We've got the 1, the 2, possible acceleration phase, but quite a short wave through at the moment. We're below 1,000 already, in fact, but I think we're going to go to maybe 800, into the 800, I suspect, before a low is in. But again, we're pretty close now on that. No change on gold. The fifth wave is due here. We've got the wave 1 of 5, maybe A, B, C 2 of 5. So we've got a third wave decline due now, and then a 4 and a 5. So it's a similar positioning to crypto. In fact, looks like the low may well be. I guess gold slightly behind. Haven't seen the third wave thrust at this point. But still, within a fairly short period of time, this decline should also be over. It might count as correct. Looks more positive. We've got 5 was up here. That was on bottom 1. Regular A, B, C. That looks pretty clear. Another 5 wave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. So we're in. Looks like we're in the third of a third here. As we've got 1, 2. So there could be a good thrust up on silver any time now, really. So quite a different wave pattern to gold. Now, if FTSE's still going down, it may be that this is actually a 5th wave down here. Perhaps maybe it's. We've got 1, 2, decent third wave thrust. 4, possible there's a 1, 2 up there, maybe 3, 4, 5. So the low could still be ahead of us. But I think, as I said before, I don't think it's going to be the end of it. I think this is going to be with us for a while, these declines. So I'm expecting a correction, if nothing more than a correction at this point. I don't think we're going to be seeing any strong rally for, well, a while to come, basically. So we're going to look at the DAX. Similar on the Dow, so on the DAX, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5, which is extended slightly. So this again I'll count as an ABC correction before we see full more downside. So good with us for a while. I mean, we've got fair bit to recover. I mean, 38.2 would be testing the wave 4 high. That's one possibility. But also the 50% clearly around 13.82.6. But yeah, same basic picture, I think. But the low could be in on the DAX. Same basic picture on the Dow. So I mean, we've got the C wave coming in. In fact, it could be complete at this point. We've got the 1, 2, a bit of a messy one, like an ABC. In fact, we're calling out 1, 2. Third wave thrust around here. 4, 5. So what happens here, I still expect just a mild correction, really. So I think we're going to blip up. I mean, one's got to shake out all the shorts, obviously, turn the sentiment more positive, at which point the decline can start again, basically, which is what I expect to happen. And ditto the Nasdaq. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to here. Looks eminently correct at the moment. A, B, C or some description. Which again, I'm expecting to see a correction at this point. So I think we'll be up for a little while, but I don't think it'll be terribly dramatic, and I think we give way to another sell-off once that's out of the way. That's all for today. If that's useful, back to the report on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.